Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Houston ready to put it deep and get this game going. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Texas's offense will go on the attack first. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. So now it's 2nd and long. Scanning the field, it's Manning. Catch in the middle, it's Wingo. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. A run for the quarterback. The Longhorns will move the sticks with the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. The offense changing the play. Gets the back moving. Looking downfield on first down. Takes the easy one to the back. And he was just showing off all of the slick moves before the defense finally got him on the ground. Both of these teams have had some good moments this year, and they'd love nothing better than to improve their bowl positioning, build a little momentum by getting a win in this one.
You're just trying to punctuate the season, right? How big would it be for one of these two programs to finish the year as a ranked team? It would help them so much in the offseason with recruiting and really help their confidence looking ahead to next year, though.
And confidence and momentum and just learning how to win. A part of that is a part of the process of being great in the future. And this team, learning how to win, finding ways to get it done, it's only going to build momentum, and hopefully you can carry that over to next season.
The Longhorns want to move quickly.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
They just keep firing. Grabbed over the middle. It's Wingo. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down. And the Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air, it's Manning. Under fire. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't. And he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Swings it out to his running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Now on offense, you're trying to get your running back involved here in the passing game, and obviously no success on that play. Defense seemed like they were aware of it, and all of a sudden you've set yourself up in a tough position here on 3rd.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's got it. He found his man and zipped it in there, and they've got a first down in the red zone at the 11.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback, finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill 3rd down so much in practice.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. To the air on 2nd down. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Quarterback making adjustments. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to pass, it's Manning. Fires to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. It's good. Easy call for the ref. And the You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Johnson. Still running at the 40. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Now let's see if they can follow up that huge play. 1st and 10 from the 23. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here. Here comes 2nd down, and this crowd is turning it up a notch. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Connors. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. This offense trying to quieten the crowd on 1st and goal, and they are not cooperating. Snap in the shotgun. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football.
Trying to find the end zone. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. On the run, it's Connors. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cougars.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
That's the end of the period, and Houston has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
4th down coming up.
Has to get there to move the sticks. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
He gets the 1st down, and I guess, 4th down just means I'm going for it just about every time in nowadays football.
You know, the thing with analytics, David, is that you have to be brave enough to go against what you've always thought, being sound in the kicking game, kick it and play defense.
Yeah, those days are out the window now. You've got a card that tells you your percentages of getting on a 4th down and scoring and not kicking field goals, and a whole nother area to monitor in case of coaching.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. He might want another play. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He has been lighting them up in the pass game early and often so far, and that time just not able to hook up with his quarterback.
On third down, going up top. Picked off. A rare misread and mistake from this quarterback. Takes it the other way. And it's going to be a pick six. Touchdown, Houston. There's still plenty of time here, but huge momentum on their side.
Huge momentum. Way to get out the gates early. Early in the game to get up a couple scores, that is a beautiful thing. Takes the pressure off, puts the pressure immediately on the other side of the football. What a start.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. A little screen to the running back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
He didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If you could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
They'll try the left side. Finding an escape route. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll give it to him again.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. The give to the back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
The hand to the running back. Got the first down and still on his feet. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Texas calls his campus the 40 acres. This running game might cover 40 acres before it's over.
That would be a heck of a day. I don't know how many yards that would be. That would be a quick conversion. How good's your math, Reese, to try to calculate that? But they're having a lot of success, a lot of history with great running backs at the University of Texas. And this guy is having a day.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Might be changing the route. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Got his man. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. The Longhorns will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play.
And how about the defense on that play, man? Playing aggressive, fast, downhill, 1st and goal, expecting run. Great job fitting the run. Great job getting the running back on the ground.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. Quick pass on the fly motion. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. After a drive this long, a field goal would be demoralizing at this point. It's 3rd and goal. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Floats it out in space. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half.
Nice job by the defense there. They knew coming into this one, this running back was dangerous catching the football, so really good job getting him down on the ground, now setting up 4th and goal.
So the offense will try to punch it in here on 4th and goal from the 1. Pushes ahead. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that 4th down play.
Dropping back, it's Wegman. He finds a dead spot in the middle. He's loose. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
That is a total bust by the defense. You can't go out there with 6 DBs and allow a wide receiver to be that wide open, make the catch, and then even make a nice run after it. Somebody made a big mistake in the back end.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Play action. Finds his big tight end. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
Here's the pressure. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25. Got to get everybody to the line and spike it to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Houston going up tempo. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look there. 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this 1st half. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Dropping back, it's Manning. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
He wants to change this route. Wants to throw on 1st down. Intercepted. Turnover can swing momentum. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Using his legs, it's Connors. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41. Just enough time for one final play of the half. The give to the back. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on 3rd down in DKR. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. And the Longhorns will boot it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start. And the Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Got it, looking for the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Here comes the Texas offense. Making side adjustments here. Trying the left side. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not 2nd and long. It's not 3rd and long. Now as the whole playbook's open, the defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
Man, those are so hard to defend. You know, the quarterback, obviously he's doing the run-pass option and creating some indecision in my head. And look at that. He hands it off, and the back gets a quick 10. Easy. You know, like just chews up yardage. Just really, really tough to stop those kind of plays.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. High the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll leave it with him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones. D linemen staying in their gaps. Linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. To the air, it's Manning. Here's a heat. Going to try to get it himself. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
The Longhorns can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Just a little off. Incomplete. The Longhorns are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
Yeah, nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard, and they picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through and not having to just do it all on your own as a running back.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Well, you see the defense make a big play there in the RPO, and they're doing it because they're starting to load the box. If you're the play caller offensively, you might want to think about having your quarterback keep the ball and then try to throw it downfield.
Back to throw, it's Manning. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
Really nice 3rd down sub-defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, and now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got it, 1st down and more. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. They'll try to get it in with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Longhorns headed quickly to the line. second down, they'll go to the air. A little release to the back.
Yeah, and you see they keep creeping the running backs out in the flat right there. He slips them out to the right, gets him the football quickly. But his defense, man, I'll tell you what, you talk about speed, seeing things, reacting, and going and getting them on the ground. Really nice job.
Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns! Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They help. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Caught near the sideline, it's Broussard. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Houston will be forced to punt. Oh, it's off the side of his foot. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, and how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they want, and now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
On the ground, it's Baxter. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Looking to throw, it's Manning. Unloads it left. Hauls it in. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Motion from the wideout. They'll try the run. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Might be calling a hot route. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Finds the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
That'll be enough for a 1st down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48.
Really good job running the ball, getting that 1st down. Now, here comes the tempo.
Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. They'll go to the ground. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
And maybe the big fella can jumpstart this offense a little bit. They got to get some points, and he's that big physical guy, breaking some tackles, making some plays. Here in the 4th quarter, they're going to need it.
Gonna run it. It's Baxter. Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with a pickup of 4. The Longhorns want to pick up the tempo. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Got 5 wideouts spread across the field on 2nd and 5. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Now on 2nd down. Trying play action. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. And the laundry drops as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who the penalty's on. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The defense will try to hold up one more time. Under 2 minutes to go. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Safe completion on the screen. He's not going to get to the sticks, and the screen comes up a little short. It'll be 4th down.
You're seeing a lot of confidence out of this quarterback now. 3 for 3 on this 2-minute drive. He understands that he needs to step up if his team's going to win this game. And he's playing his best football right now.
Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Makes the grab. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a 1st down in the red zone at the 14.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 and the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. To throw, it's Manning. Gets it to him on the screen. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Timeout called by the offense. 29 seconds left on the clock. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. They'll try to power their way ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texans!
And great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game. Now, all you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
Big point after here, looking for the tie late. They'll use a timeout with 26 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Texas.
They just need the extra point to deadlock this game. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And what a huge scoring extra point there to get it tied in the final minute. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every... They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Use the play fake, now to throw. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Cougars now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Grab behind the line. It's Thomas. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Defense came into this one prepared for these quick receiver screen passes. Nice job beating blocks at the point of attack and rallying to the football.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Caught over the middle. It's Connors. And that's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. So they'll send out the field goal team to try to take the lead here in overtime. It's good. And with that, they've taken the lead.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
Down by 3, it's their turn here in overtime. A touchdown will win it. Here's first down. The give to the tailback. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Flips it out on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
And on those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
Quarterback making checks. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Bringing the heat. It's a running room. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. He leaves it with his back. Got some momentum to the goal line. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Offense trying to go push pass on first down on the goal line, but the defense, tremendous surge up front. They get penetration, and they get the tackle for loss.
Back to pass on second down. He got it in and walk-off touchdown in overtime.
How about this offense coming out and executing so great, knowing what they needed. They were on defense first. They knew exactly what they needed to do. Come out, they get the throwing touchdown, ends the football game right now. Nice execution by the offense.
And that play right there, David, really encapsulates, I think, the identity of this team. They're going to fight and scratch and claw to the very end to get it done. Great job executing here late in the game to get the win.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.